Hi everybody and welcome to another animal drawing video. This is going to be fun. I had the chance and the opportunity to go to the zoo like I do every Monday. So I went to the zoo on Monday and I did something that I'd never done before. I did caricatures of all the animals based off of the people that were at the zoo, and it was really fun. It was really exciting because it was a fun experience. I got to kind of experiment and look around and see the different types of people and different personalities. So if you've never done this before, it's something I highly recommend. Highly recommend. You get to, it's just fun. You just go. What I did, I went to the different exhibits and I did some. I just started looking at animals. I was like, maybe I want to do it a little bit differently. And so I decided I'm going to make some caricatures. And I just started looking around at the people who were next to me. And of course, there's like all different types of personalities at the zoo. I mean, you can expect there's a lot of parents, there's a lot of little kids running around, a couple of older retired people, and you just kind of bring out their personalities. And so right now, we're going to go into Photoshop and I'm going to ink in a few. First, I'm going to show you one that I already inked, which was pretty cool. And then we're going to start inking some of the other ones. And so this is the one that I've already done. And I think it's really cool because it's like I got these two different personalities. The first one was just kind of an experiment, which was this one over here, just kind of playing around with him. And this is what came out. And I just really had fun with the colors. And with the second one over here, this was the bored dad. So he was just like looking on his cell phone, kind of bored, didn't really want to be there. But I still kept the essence of the animal, of the flamingo with this one, and just kind of have fun with it. But I want to go ahead and start with the other ones, and we'll probably go through. This won't be a terribly long video, but let me see what we can get done. And I think I can show you guys what we've already done so far. Nice and clear. Okay, so here's my second one. Sorry. Here's my other one, and I'll actually just go through all of these so you guys can take a look at them before we start inking them or whatever. So these are some more flamingos, and these are just the rough sketches. I have the retired photographer guy, and I have a day out with grandma. This was like the like, I guess you could say young adult 20-something-year-old dude who's just, I guess maybe grandma's visiting in town and he is going to take her out to the zoo. So that was two of the personalities that I saw. Here's some other ones. I didn't write what they were, but this was a mom and dad, like a new mom and dad. You can tell like they were pretty fresh. It's their first baby, obviously. I don't know why you can tell, but you can always tell when it's their first baby. And they were just like really just happy to be at the zoo. Usually, older parents or more experienced parents are not quite as happy all the time. Usually, you'll see the look on their faces. They have a little bit less patience. It's a little bit obvious. Here's some other ones that I did. This one was actually, yeah, this one was the experienced mom. She's just like, all right, kid, I'm like, be happy I brought you to the zoo. She's kind of over it already. The flamingos are always the first thing that I draw. So it was kind of funny just to see like the people who were already over it at like 10:15 in the morning. The zoo had only been open for 15 minutes and they were already like done. Maybe they were over it over the weekend or whatever, but you could tell she's the more experienced mom. Here we have the Aussie Tourist, and there was actually this lady. I don't know if she's Australian or not, but she looked like this was like her first time at, like, she was just so happy to be there. I just made her Aussie because I did a kangaroo. So by this time I was at the kangaroos and they were pretty fun, and so I had a good time in drawing the kangaroos. And yeah, it was really cool. So I enjoyed doing that one. That one was fun. And I did a little baby. I don't remember if she had a kid or not, but the kangaroo at the exhibit actually did have a baby. And this one I have the bored dad. He's actually obviously the more experienced dad. I had the experienced mom already, so this one was more of the experienced dad. He's kind of been through the ropes already. He's not quite as young of a dad. He's a little bit of an older dad, maybe like late 30s, early 40s-ish, and he's already like whatever kid. So it's just whenever you're gonna get lunch or need a burger or something, you can tell. Here is the underenthused mom. So she's just kind of like ambiguous. I'm not sure what the word is, but she's just kind of like she's kind of just going through the motions. If you've ever been the type of mom or seen the type of parent that's just kind of they're just going through the motions. They're not really like happy. They're not angry. They're not impatient. They're just this is the routine, and I'm just kind of here. This is just part on the calendar. I had that we're going to the zoo on this day, and so this is what we're doing. And then at 12 o'clock exactly, we're going to take lunch. And 1 o'clock exactly, we're going to leave. And she has like her life is kind of robotic in that sense. And this was the out of place businessman. There was this one guy. It was so weird. He was like in a business suit and tie, and it was just so weird. It was just so like no everybody else is like casual jeans and like hiking boots. You know how people dress at the zoo with their little like hats and like the strollers everywhere. And this one guy is just there, and he's just so like he's not even interested at all. He, he's just he's just totally out of place. And this was the double. I wrote it down. The double-wadded cassowary. It's really weird Australian. It looks like just like a dinosaur. So if you look it up, you'll see. I was right next to them, so I drew him as that. He didn't necessarily look like one, but I was right next to them, so I decided to caricature this double-wadded cassowary. And here we go. We have this really impressed kid. This was this kid. He was like amazed at every. He was amazed at every animal that he saw, and I did him as the yellow-footed rock wallaby. But he was just. I only saw him look at like 2 or 3 exhibits, but every one that he went to, he was just like, he was had to be like about 9 years old, but it looked like it was his first time at the zoo because he was just so not even like excited, just like in he was just like this is the coolest thing ever, like. So he was fun to draw, and I did him. That was a good one. Here I have the super prepared kid. This guy has been to the zoo many times. He was prepared with his check mix. He didn't have binoculars, but I decided to add it because he looked like he should have binoculars. He did have the safari hat, and he had like safari gear on, so he was super ready, and he was funny. And I did him as the koala, but he's the super prepared kid for the zoo. And this one is this one was an excited little girl. And oh my god, this is so cute. The bird that I did her as is called a spotted thick knee. And I don't even know if that's a real. Let's go and look. And I'm probably just gonna show you guys my drawings for today, and maybe we'll do the characters. I think it's helpful, actually, that more helpful for this video that I just kind of give you guys a bit of guidance if you want to try this out for yourselves at the zoo. It was a really fun, really different experience, and I had been enjoying animals at the zoo for years now, literally years, on a weekly basis for like 2 years, and I started doing it even before that. So I wanted to finally mix it up. I should have probably been mixing it up way before now, but it's okay. I just started. Let me go ahead and let's look up this spotted thick knee and see if it's even a thing. So right now I'm gonna go into the Google and let's see. On my application window, and let's see if it's even. I swear that's what it was called, but I feel like I want to check because it sounds so weird, and I feel like they're probably gonna show me like some. Here it is. So it's actually a real creature, guys. It is exactly like this was the first animal I think I did where the girl actually kind of looked like the animal because she was like skinny and she had like this Mickey Mouse hat on, like she was happy to be in California. And I don't know, she probably was a tourist because I don't know how many people wear Mickey Mouse hat to the zoo. I don't think you really would on a regular basis. But they just look like they have these long, skinny legs, like kid legs. And that's so I did this funny. Let me switch back to Photoshop so I can show you guys the drawings again. And I'm gonna switch back now to the Photoshop window. And yeah, like this one is so funny with her with the running. With her running, that's so funny. Like, but like I just pictured her like running back and forth around the zoo. Oops, let me go back to fit the screen. Checking out all the animals, getting super excited over here, like at the animal, like every time she gets to a new exhibit, like her feathers puff out. So that one was really fun. This other one, I had the concerned big sister, and you might see one of these every time you go to the zoo. And I did her at the African dog. There's always, whenever you have like the older sibling and like the younger crazy sibling, the younger one is still figuring it out. The younger one's still having fun. The older one is always kind of looking a little nervous, like, oh gosh, like, don't you know by now? Mom's gonna probably punish you for doing that. The older one is already wiser and knows a little bit, hopefully, most of the time. And then the younger one is just still like, doesn't care, wild and free and young. And here we have, I love this one. This is probably my favorite one. And this is the happy, secure mom with the beefy husband. And so she's like this, like shorter, plump lady, and she just looked really happy. And she had this big, huge dude with her. And I think, like, I'm sorry, but like, I think all of us women kind of want a guy who can protect us. Even if we can protect ourselves, it's still kind of nice to have a guy that can protect us. So I feel like she was just really happy to have this big guy. She had now bore his child, and they were gonna have probably a big baby someday. But there she is. She's a short little plump lady, really cute. And I did them as the peccary. I didn't write it here because they're one of my favorite animals to draw at the zoo. So I already knew what it was going to be. The peccary is like this, and I'll look them up for you guys now so you guys can see what that looks like. A peccary is this hairy little pig, and they're really, really cute. And I'll show you what they look like right now. I'll go into Google. Really fun little animal. Peccary. And they're at the Los Angeles Zoo. They might have them at, oh, look at the babies. The baby is so cute. It looks like a little deer. It's really, really cute. And the peccary, even the grown-ups are really cute because they're furry. They don't look like wild boars or anything, or like wildebeest. They're just like, of course they don't look like wildebeest, but they don't look like warthogs. They're just like these cute. They're cute pigs, and not all pigs are cute really, but these ones are just adorable. Look at them. They're just so cute and furry. And so they have them at the LA Zoo, and not. And last year they had the babies too. So oh my gosh, so look at that baby. It's so cute. So anyway, I did them as the peccary, and I suggest if you have peccaries at your local zoo that you go and draw them because they're super fun. And I'm gonna go back into Photoshop. And all of these drawings are rough still, but it's okay. I mean, I showed you guys what a finished drawing looks like. It takes about an hour or so to finish each page of color, so we won't get to that today, but I did want to share like the zoo drawing and how to draw characters at the zoo, which is I think what I'll what I'll name this video actually. I'll rename this video. I named it something else, but this is Major Dad. He's like Lieutenant Dad. He's kind of like he looks like he's a retired Marine or like something. He's there and he's not really happy. Maybe he's got a little PTSD. He's got this awkward awkward faced kid who's like totally not quite following his footsteps, his macho footsteps just yet, but you never know where he'll go into. But Major Dad is Major Unimpressed. This was happy new mom. And this is something that, well, not something, but this is his personality type that you almost always see at the zoo as well. It's like these really like happy new moms who are like double dating with their best friend who's also a new mom. And so those are the happiest moms that I see. The moms that have like their friend or their sister that had a baby at the exact same time with them. And I didn't do the other one, but there was another lady who had a baby with her, and then I have the little baby with them. But I did them as the gravy zebra, gray zebra. I'm sorry, gravy zebra. Like it's not turkey dinner. Okay, this is the wildlife expert, and she was actually there was this lady, and like such a stereotype for like the wildlife expert to be studying the gorillas because I always think of like what's her name, Joanne or I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but that lady who lived with the gorillas for like 30 years or something. I always think of her, and I don't know who too many more wildlife experts than her. But yeah, this lady was prepared. She had like the the safari glasses and the safari backpack, and she had like a clipboard. And she was really did have a clipboard, and she was like taking notes, and it was really cute. It was really cute. This is the Life is Awesome 20 something year old. And nothing against 20 something year olds, even though I'm past that age. She's like the girl who's like probably on vacation and she's gonna be Instagramming every bit of this zoo trip. And she's just really happy to be alive and pretty. And I did her as a gorilla too. And I think it's even more funny that she's a gorilla. And this was like orangutan, and I don't remember, did I name it? This was an exciting kid. And he really was like excited little boy. He was the orangutans are like the least excited animals. The babies though are really energetic. You go to the zoo often enough, you see the parents are super slow, especially the males. They're like sloths almost. They hardly move at all and they'll eat, but that's about it. But the babies are like swinging on vines and like they're super intelligent. They have all different types of crazy toys. They can put on T-shirts. It's yeah, they can. That's a fun fact. Orangutans can put on their own T-shirts. It's funny, but yeah, they'll have all kinds of like weird like humanistic type of toys and stuff in there. And most a lot of the time. And the last one and the final one is the funny dad. I wanted to put funny looking dad, but I thought it would be mean. So I just named him Funny Dad. But he was kind of a funny looking dad. He's and this one looks kind of creepy. It kind of reminds me of the big orange monster the from the Warner Brothers series. And actually, you know, now that I think of it, orangutans are orange, so they probably got the idea from of that orange monster from orangutans. But oh well, this is the big orangutan funny dad, and he is the last drawing that I did. I did all 20 of these illustrations in a 2 hour time period. And this final one that I did with the color, you can see that's just the color layer. Actually did the color on my iPad, you know, super like just fun. And it took about an hour to do the two of these, so it didn't take that long. So I definitely suggest highly that you go to the zoo and you do some caricatures of the people there and draw them as the animals. It's a fun experience. It will definitely push your drawing. It'll push your character design skills. It's a great practice. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely will be doing it again when I go to the zoo next week, which will be Monday. And I will be here for Figure Friday, and I really do want to record tomorrow, but I'm not positive I'll be able to. But I will definitely be here for Friday, for Figure Friday. And I hope that you guys can come in and watch along with me. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for being a part of this channel. I appreciate you. I love you. And I just want to say thank you. And if you haven't yet, please like this video, share this video with any of your artist friends, and please subscribe to the channel. I really need it. I only have like 5 subscribers. No, I have more than that, but I do love being able to share with you guys. And whatever I learned, I love to share here. And whatever tips and advice I have on drawing and character design and animation, I love to share as well. And next weekend, you can be expecting a new episode of Good Girl Princess because I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. And in the meantime, dream big, be grateful, live balanced, and be yourself. Bye bye.